Hier.
This is...
Gemälde.
Oh!
Say,
Abgesperrt.
This is...
Fernseher.
oh my! Hey!
Bla. Hm?
Oh, wow.
Noch nicht von jedem Fähigkeiten. Ah, nee.
Who's there?
But
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I sure look suspicious, huh?
ja. Kapitel 2 zu Ende. Doppel S, Doppel S. S. A. Ah ja, nehme ich. Nice. Noch zwei. Ja. Die komische Schokoladenfrau und der Depri-Typ.
Someone's dream on the street corner. An unrealized ideal is shattered. Like tears flooding the city. No one can be saved this way. Someone whispers.
But
as they drown in a melted dream.
kein Detektiv mehr. Oh.
That was quite refreshing. A bath is like a fleeting dream. Your sweat and past are washed away. You're born anew. Would you like to join me next time?
No, thanks.
Oh, if you're embarrassed about taking off your clothes, you can hop in with them on. I do that once every 3 times anyway.
What?
Who are you?
Oh? If you want to know who I am, does that mean you wish to be friends with me?
Was?
Friends?
Yes, I want to be your friend. How about you?
Huh?
I think you should avoid sketchy guys like that. You're just gonna end up joining a pyramid scheme or something.
Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've built personal relationships that I don't remember the procedure. My name is Makoto Kagutsuchi. Nice to meet you.
Normaler Name mal. Huh.
Hi, I'm Yuma Cocohead.
Yuma.
Master, maybe you should comment on his mask. He's probably waiting for you
Das
to
ist
do
ein
that.
normaler Name. Ich meine, zumindest hört sich's normaler an als Cocohead, Nightmare, Thunderbolt. Clockwork geht. Twilight. Okay, Jaco Furio geht auch. Aber ja. Oder Hell Smile Elektro. Junge. Ja. So, was habe ich? 3 Punkte habe ich.
About that mask.
Oh, this? Interested? This is like a family heirloom to me. It has quite a history. It is said my family has demonic blood flowing through us. Normal people who gaze upon my face lose their sanity.
Okay.
That's why I must keep my face hidden, or I can't even hold a normal conversation. So what is this demonic blood, you might ask? I did my own research on the matter. It goes back 500 years. Back then, this land was comprised of over 200 kingdoms, great and small.
I think I got it now, thanks.
Oh, are you sure?
This guy's worse than I thought. Where are we anyway?
Good question. Excuse me, where are we right now?
This is my home. It's the highest point in town, the top floor of Kanai Tower.
The top floor of that tower?
You serious? He's like Stark levels rich. Hey, let's take a selfie while we're here.
Why am I here?
I assumed you were playing in the river. However, it's not good to get carried away. You were lying by the riverbank in tatters. One of my men just happened to find you. So I had you brought here. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night if we just let you die. You're here from the lowest part of town to the highest. How does it feel to have traveled between heaven and hell?
Where are the others? Was anyone else there besides me?
There was no one else.
I see. Chief Yako, Halara, Tetsuhiko, Fubuki, Vivia. I hope they're all okay. It's all my fault. The Peacekeepers have it out for us because I've been butting into cases, pretending to be a detective. If I'd followed the Chief's advice and stayed put at the agency, none of this would have ever happened.
There you go, acting like some tragic heroine again. The only people who'd give you any sympathy for that shtick are the possessive types drawn to the naive. Just forget about it all and be positive. Say you have amnesia and reset your past.
After losing my memories, the Nocturnal Detective Agency was the one place where I felt like I belonged. If that's gone, I don't know what to do.
Hey, you're lucky to be alive. Compared to the other dead detectives, that is.
They're not dead. They have to be alive somewhere.
Oh, we have lots of visitors today. You might want to hide for now, Yuma.
Hide? Why?
You don't want to go play in the river again, do you?
What do you mean by that?
Master, I've got a bad feeling about this. Do as you're told and hide.
But where am I supposed to hide? Where should I hide?
Hide somewhere already!
That's the director of the Peacekeepers, Yumi Hellsmile.
It's rare to see you all the way up here. Maybe this means we'll get a bright and sunny day tomorrow.
Well, a damn good day to you as well, masked man. Or is trick or treat the proper way to greet a mask lover like you?
So what brings you here? If it's a treat you're looking for, I have some homemade cookies.
Unfortunately, I only accept tricks. I heard a rumor that you're hiding a detective. That couldn't be true, could it?
Detective? Whatever do you mean?
You think you can hide your expression behind a mask? You're as creepy as ever. If you weren't in this city, by now I'd be... I'll be back. The Peacekeepers are always watching you.
Yuma, you can come out now.
That was the director of the Peacekeepers, wasn't it? You know him?
Our relationship isn't so shallow that he's a mere acquaintance, but I wouldn't call it a friendship either. If I must call it something, I'd say he's like a shadow. We all have our own inseparable shadows, right?
Who are you?
I'm just a man living at the highest point in town. Do you need to know more than that?
That doesn't tell me anything.
You sure are honest. I love this city more than anyone. And more than anyone, I worry for its future. That's why I feel so gloomy about it all. Like the sky, a cold rain falls within my heart.
Der am höchsten Punkt der Stadt wohnt. Das Gebäude da drüben ist viel, viel höher.
By the way, I hear that you're a detective. I didn't know they still existed in this town.
I'm a trainee. There are other detectives much better than me. Somewhere out there.
Naturally, this means you have some knowledge about this place.
I suppose so, yes.
Even as we speak, a disaster strikes Kanai Ward. You could say Amaterasu Corporation is responsible. For years now, the tragedies occurring in this city are the result of an upset of the power balance within Amaterasu.
The power balance?
The company has gotten too big. Each segment has grown increasingly independent and now lacks overall cohesion. As a result, the power structure has been completely thrown off balance. Amidst it all, the Peacekeepers took charge. They've imposed strict rules within the company and eliminated anyone who refused to obey. The corporation was on the brink of collapse, but the Peacekeepers managed to regain order. And I'm sure you can easily imagine what happened after that, right?
That order took hold over all of Kanai Ward.
You're a sharp one, Detective. They fly the banner of order and force laws only convenient to themselves on the people. Both Amaterasu Corporation and Kanai Ward belong to them now. They do as they please. They can overturn laws on a whim, which permitted bribes to be exchanged at a rampant pace. This is why the city continues to erode away. So much so that this gloomy rain cannot wash it clean.
I thought the Peacekeepers were like a police force, but they hold much more power than that.
As their name suggests, in the beginning the Peacekeepers were a single department that handled security. They changed and grew into the powerful organization they are today, because there was a need for it. After Kanai Ward's isolation, Amaterasu needed to become stronger and more ruthless to protect their secrets. Taking advantage of the corporation's supply routes, the Peacekeepers began trading with the military industry.
Wow, they sound like some dictatorship's army.
Before anyone realized, they were the most powerful force around. I'm sure they saw everyone else as incompetent, which led them to believe that those with the power should rule. The shadow that hangs over this city is none other than the threat of the Peacekeepers. Their tyranny continues to this day. They will never stop, even after they've gained control over everything.
So that's the situation the city is enduring.
At this rate, Kanai Ward will continue to decay. More innocent civilians will fall victim to them. That's why I want to stop the Peacekeepers on this reckless path of theirs. I do so as a citizen who loves Kanai Ward. I need the help of people like you.
Like me?
I mean detectives.
He needs detectives? Something about this sounds fishy.
What do you mean by that?
In Kanai Ward, the only ones that can stand up to the Peacekeepers are outsiders like yourself. That's why, in order to save this city, I need your cooperation. Detectives are the only ones who can save this place. That is what I believe. But what about you?
Save this city. Chief Yako also asked the same thing. If their goals are the same...
Hold it right there, Master! You're gonna agree just like that?
But he's asking for my help as a detective. I have to respond.
Jeez, think about it for a sec. The way he's talking, he probably works for Amaterasu. In other words, you're not sticking your neck out for an impossible crime here. It's just a spat between adults. What do you think you can do about it?
But we should at least talk to him about it first.
He's obviously taking advantage of you. You're so gullible. Listen, detectives need to suspect others all the time. Besides, can you really trust anybody in a mask like that? He's not normal. Everything feels so ominous about this. You're better off not associating with him. Trust me on this.
It's rare for you to be so absolutely against something. I owe you a lot for saving my life, and it's true. I don't know him enough to be sure if he's trustworthy.
Oh, this reminds me. Speaking of detectives, is number 1 in town as well?
Huh? Number 1?
I mean the guy at the top of the World Detective Organization. Things would go much faster if he were here.
Oh, you know about number 1?
Huh? Don't you?
I've only heard of him recently. I don't know much about him.
I see. Well, that's no surprise. He's a shut-in who rarely appears out in public. But if you get the chance to talk to him, please ask him to come visit soon. Tell him his son is in trouble.
Son?
I'm joking. Anyway, I've kept you here too long. If you're looking for your missing friends, you better move fast.
That's right. I have to go look for everyone. I need to get going. Thank you for saving me.
No problem. Don't worry about it. But please, consider cooperating with me.
Right. Oh, also, I should ask you this while I'm here. Do you have any idea what Kanai Ward's ultimate secret could be? Or does the word homunculus sound familiar to you?
No, I have no idea. Sorry I couldn't be of help.
I see.
Now go on and look for your friends.
Right.
So that's my... Is that it? I thought there would be more emotion involved.
But
Given how tall the building is, the elevator took forever to come down. Since he lives on the top level of this tower, he can't be an ordinary person. Makoto Kagutsuchi, who is he? How is he connected to Amaterasu Corporation?
He brushed it off, but he's affiliated with them. He knows that dangerous Peacekeepers director. Not to mention, he knew an awful lot about the internal workings of the corporation.
He talked about saving the city, but is he on our side? Or could he be...
Either way, you're better off not getting involved. Let sleeping gods lie, as they say.
Are you sure you're one to say that?
Oh, you're right!
Anyway, I'm worried about Chief Yako. Let's go back to where the detective agency was at the riverbank.
I wonder what happened to Fuzzhead and the others.
They're fine. They must be.
Hey, du da. Wer, ich? Das stimmt. Was hältst du vom Kanai-Bezirk, wie er derzeit ist? Nun, sehe ich ganz genauso.
What?
Wir haben noch gar nichts gesagt. Dir fehlen gerade die Worte, oder? Das sagt alles über den aktuellen Zustand der Stadt.
What do you mean?
Was meinst du? Seitdem die Isolation vor 3 Jahren begonnen hat, wurde der Kanai-Bezirk immer abgeschiedener. So kann es nicht weitergehen. Aha. Wir dürfen uns nicht selbst einsperren. Wir müssen wieder in die Außenwelt dringen. Ansonsten hat der Kanai-Bezirk keine Zukunft. Er sagt ziemlich radikale Dinge. Ich frage mich, ob die Friedensmächte bereits auf ihn aufmerksam geworden sind. Die Amaterasu Corporation kontrolliert den Kanai-Bezirk und unterdrückt uns. Erst wenn wir frei von den Fesseln der Isolation sind, kann der Kanai-Bezirk wirklich gedeihen. Findest du nicht auch, Kamerad? Ah! Kamerad? Wer, ich? Natürlich. Los, wir müssen aufdecken, wie desillusioniert die Bewohner des Kanai-Bezirks wirklich sind. Mit einer Umfrage. Ja,
All right.
in Ordnung. Ich muss nur die örtlichen Bürger befragen, richtig? Nicht so schnell. Wir müssen die Methodik genau festlegen. Man weiß nie, wer uns beobachten könnte. Stimmt. Warum machen wir das Ganze denn dann überhaupt? Na ja, gut. Eine zustimmende Antwort ist Sonnenschein. Eine verneinende Antwort ist Regen. Okay. Ich meine, es ist Sonnenschein. Wir dürfen es auch nicht Umfrage nennen. Ändern wir es zu das Wetter im Kannebezirk morgen. Ja, Sonnenschein. Ausgezeichnet. Ich zähle auf dich.
For now.
Umfrage, ja. Am besten wäre es, eine Meinung von allen Arten von Menschen zu kriegen.
Then
Da musst du nur in die verschiedenen Gegenden gehen und mit den Menschen dort reden, nicht wahr?
Yeah.
Ja, beginnen wir erstmal, indem wir 3 Leute befragen. Ja. Eine Umfrage mit 3 Leuten ist sehr aufschlussgebend. Oh, hi. Was ist das? Ein normaler Mensch. Dem Himmel sei Dank. Tut mir leid, dass ich dich erschreckt habe.
No.
Keine Sorge. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass ich diesen Menschen schon einmal gesehen habe. Ja.
yeah, that's right.
Hat der Mini-Detektiv nicht seine ekelhaften Kräfte eingesetzt, um wie sie auszusehen? Ich meine, Tarnkräfte.
Right.
Stimmt, deshalb habe ich sie erkannt. Kennst du zufällig auch mein anderes Ich?
What do you mean?
Was meinst du damit? Ich habe kürzlich gehört, dass mein anderes Ich in der Akademie gesehen wurde. Seitdem werde ich von einer mysteriösen Gestalt verfolgt. Nicht nur in der Schule, aber auch außerhalb. Das ist angsteinflößend.
Maybe.
Könnte das der Suiko in Tarnung gewesen sein? Weißt du etwas, was auch immer es ist, bitte sag es mir. Nun
Now,
bekommst du einen Haufen Ärger, wenn die Wahrheit herauskommt. Denk dir etwas aus. Aber was soll ich sagen? Wer ist dieses andere Ich? Was ist das für ein Schatten? Magic. Yeah.
Sure.
Klingt für mich noch Magie. Magie.
And that's what happened.
Ja, die Art, mit der du das Aussehen einer anderen Person kopieren kannst. Niemand kann den Unterschied feststellen. Das ist völlig an der Realität vorbei.
on.
Also, du sagst dir im Grunde nur die Wahrheit.
That's true.
Du hast recht.
Sorry.
Schlechter Scherz. Ich habe dein Outfit bemerkt, bist du ein Detektiv. Ich wusste nicht, dass es im Kannebezirk noch Detektive gibt.
Well,
Ja, wirklich. Kannst du dir diesen Schatten ansehen, der mich verfolgt? Bitte, ich muss verstehen, was hier los ist. Es scheint wirklich beunruhigt, darüber zu sein. Okay.
then
Also gut, ich nehme deine Anfrage an. Wirklich, vielen Dank. Ich gebe der Akademie Bescheid, falls du dort nachforschen musst.
Get it?
Ich durchschau dich, Meister Abschaum. Du hast diese Anfrage angenommen, damit du in die Mädchenschule kommst, richtig? Nein, natürlich nicht. Ich helfe nur jemandem, der Hilfe braucht. Aber wissen wir nicht schon, wer der Täter ist? Das gibt überhaupt keinen Grund, weiter zu ermitteln.
but
Es mag stimmen, aber vielleicht gibt es wirklich einen Stalker. Ja, du willst doch nur einen Blick in die Mädchenakademie werfen, nicht wahr? Stimmt etwas nicht?
for now.
Alles gut. Ich werde sofort mit meinen Ermittlungen loslegen. Ich danke dir. Ich überlasse die Sache dir. Okay. Hier. Darf ich dir ein paar Fragen stellen? Sicher, was gibt's? Kürzlich von einer verdächtigen Person gehört, die in der Schule gesehen wurde. Ja, und Verdächtiges, wo ich gerade daran denke. Ich habe gehört, dass bei dem Vorfall mit dem Theaterclub neulich ein Außenstehender in die Akademie kam.
Told you
Ich sage dir, es ist dieser Mini-Detektiv. Seitdem sehen die Leute jeden Tag eine verdächtige Gestalt. Alle in der Klasse reden darüber.
I see.
Verstehe. Jeden Tag. Ha.
You mind?
Hab bald Training, kann nicht lange reden. Schon okay, hast in letzter Zeit verdächtige Personen gesehen. Verdächtige Gestalt. Ich habe noch keine gesehen, aber eine Freundin einer Freundin sah eines Nachts jemanden in Eile das Lehrerzimmer verlassen. Es könnte der Täter sein. Sie versteckte sich und schaute genauer hin, aber es war nur die Musiklehrerin. Vielleicht ist das alles ein Schwindel.
I see.
Verstehe. Danke. Du suchst um das Wissen eines Mitglieds des Journalismusclubs. Aber sicher, wie kann ich dir
I
helfen?
know.
Sie hat wirklich eine einzigartige Art zu sprechen.
For now.
Es ist in der Akademie in letzter Zeit etwas Seltsames passiert. Etwas Seltsames? Nun, da bin ich genau die richtige Person für die Frage. Also, mal sehen. Bei der Aufführung des Theaterclubs kam es zu einer tragischen Rachegeschichte. Das entwendete Toupet, die erste Liebe einer Musiklehrerin, das Verschwinden einer mysteriösen und schönen Schülerin. Das sind die heißen Themen des Tages. Gibt es irgendwelche Infos zur Sichtung einer verdächtigen Person? Eine verdächtige Person? Wer kann das schon sagen? Große Geschichten kümmern mich nicht.
I see.
Gruselige Themen sind wohl nicht ihr Ding.
Thank you.
Danke für die Auskunft. Bitte lass mich wissen, wenn sich etwas ergibt. Klar, überlasst es mir. Stand die Lehrerin nicht beim Eingang? Ja, aber die ist dann irgendwie weggegangen.
You mind?
Gerüchten über verdächtige Personen auf dem Schulgelände nach. Könnte ich kurz mit dir sprechen? Verdächtige Personen ist das erste Mal, dass ich davon höre.
No.
Ist dir in letzter Zeit etwas Ungewöhnliches aufgefallen? Nun, meine super nette Lehrerin schien in letzter Zeit außer sich zu sein. Als ich sie ansprach, reagierte sie nicht.
Maybe.
Das ist dieselbe Lehrerin, die mich um Hilfe gebeten hat. Sie muss wirklich mit ihrem Latein am Ende sein. Außerdem schien sie einen anderen Lehrer zu beschatten. Sie schlich so heimlich herum. Das ist das einzig Verdächtige, was mir aufgefallen
Thank
ist.
you.
Verstehe, vielen Dank.
You mind?
Entschuldigung, Manu, bist du die Person, der unserer Lehrerin hilft? Ja, bin ich. Woher wusstest du das? Ich habe euch beide vom Fenster aus reden sehen.
I see.
Dann mache ich es kurz. Ist in letzter Zeit etwas Seltsames an der Schule oder den Lehrern aufgefallen? Es bleibt zwischen uns, aber jemand hat offenbar die Sachen der Lehrerin gestohlen. Kleine Dinge wie ihre Taschentücher und Stifte verschwinden offensichtlich aus dem Lehrerzimmer. Aber Außenstehende kommen selten auf das Schulgelände. Ich glaube, das sorgt bei ihr für eine Menge Stress.
Thank you. In that case.
Keine Schülerinnen dürfen ins Lehrerzimmer, oder? Das bedeutet,
That should be enough.
das sind wahrscheinlich alle Infos, die wir hier bekommen.
Say,
Hast du herausgefunden, wer der Täter ist?
Yeah.
Ja, vielleicht. Lehrerin. Lehrer? Welche Lehrer?
Yeah.
Die Musiklehrerin. Es wurde in mehreren Erzählungen der Schülerin erwähnt. Also muss sie die Stalkerin sein, was?
I get it.
Das war also doch nicht der Mini-Detektiv.
Let's solve this thing.
Dann ist es an der Zeit, Bericht zu erstatten. Was ist? Hast du rausgefunden, wer der Schatten ist?
Yes.
Ja, aber zuerst.
You're the culprit.
Ich weiß, dass du dich da drüben versteckst. Komm raus. Hm? Du, was machst du hier? Worum geht es hier überhaupt, Detektiv?
The culprit is...
Diese Person ist die Täterin, oder besser gesagt, die Stalkerin. Es tut mir so leid, aber es ist deine Schuld. Was soll das heißen? Du hast neulich gesagt, du magst mich. Das war das erste Mal, dass jemand zu mir gesagt hat. Oh. Ich habe das gesagt?
No way.
Oh nein.
Come on.
Stimmt alles nach dem Mini-Detektiv. Er verursacht Probleme, selbst wenn er nicht einmal da ist. Ich kann mich nicht erinnern, das jemals gesagt zu haben. Es war sicher nur ein großes Missverständnis. Deine platonischen Worte klangen fast wie ein Liebesgeständnis. Also, habe ich voreilige Schlüsse gezogen? Nein, ich bin sicher, ich bin schuld. Ich habe mich missverständlich ausgedrückt. Tut mir echt leid. Nein, war alles in Ordnung, wirklich. Jetzt aus, als hätte ich es geschafft, es zu vertuschen.
The investigation's going great.
Ich glaube, damit sollte die Sache erledigt sein. Ja, vielen Dank. Ich kann endlich beruhigt sein. Ich möchte dir ebenfalls meinen Dank aussprechen.
No.
Kein Problem. Nun, wenn du mich entschuldigst. Was? Was? Wer war das jetzt? Fuck.
Excuse me.
Würden Sie an einer kurzen Umfrage teilnehmen? Ich schätze, ich habe Zeit. Was willst du denn wissen? Sind Sie von der Unterwürfigkeit des Kannebezirk gegenüber der Amaterasu Corporation enttäuscht? Bist von Sinnen? Was würdest du tun, wenn die Friedenswächter dich gerade gehört hätten? Kannst du gerne Ärger einheimsen, aber lass mich da bloß raus.
Sorry.
Vielleicht, da haben Sie vollkommen recht. Allerdings bin ich nicht wirklich glücklich darüber. Es nervt, dass man sich immer beobachtet fühlt. Ich wünschte, jemand könnte etwas dagegen tun. Machst du mit dieser Umfrage weiter, dann passt gut auf dich auf, okay?
Thank you very much.
In Ordnung, danke. Hm.
Excuse me.
Kurze Umfrage. Umfrage? Das macht mir nichts aus, aber worum geht es? Sind Sie von der Unterwürfigkeit des Kannebezirks gegenüber der Amaterasu Corporation enttäuscht? Oh je. Ich habe kein einziges Wort von dem gehört, was du gerade gesagt hast.
Then...
Dann werde ich es nochmal sagen. Sei still, sonst hören sich die Friedenswächter noch.
Sorry.
Tut mir leid. Natürlich bin ich nicht froh, wie es aktuell ist, aber das ist nichts, was man so offen sagt. Um ehrlich zu sein, hätte ich kein großes Problem damit, wenn die Friedenswächter nicht so korrupt wären. Aber wie es aussieht, kontrollieren sie im Wesentlichen Amaterasu. Ich frage mich, ob wir etwas dagegen tun können. Übrigens, wenn du das Amaterasu berichtest, werde ich dir nie verzeihen. Ich werde dich auf ewig heimsuchen. Das würde ich niemals tun.
He ran away when he saw me the other time, too.
Maybe you did something?
I don't think so. He's a complete stranger.
You sure you don't need to hurry to the riverbank? You might find Fuzzhead's corpse and then some.
No, that's not true. Don't say ominous stuff like that. Who was that? And why did they run when they saw me?
Who cares? It's not like you're gonna figure it out by standing around here thinking about it. Shouldn't you be worried about Fuzzhead and the others? Hey, that's not where you should be going right now.
Doch. Jetzt Umfrage machen.
Excuse me.
Umfrage. Was für eine Art Umfrage ist das? Sind Sie von der Unterwürfigkeit des Kanne-Bezirks gegenüber der Amaterasu Corporation enttäuscht? Das könnte ich niemals beantworten. Das ist zu unangenehm. Unangenehm? Solche Fragen solltest du erst stellen, wenn wir uns besser kennengelernt haben.
Why?
Ist das so?
Told you so.
Sie macht sich Sorgen, dass ihre Freunde sehen könnten, wie sie mit dir spricht und Gerüchte verbreiten.
Sure.
Glaubst du es wirklich?
Yeah, that's right.
Ja, tue ich. Aber es fühlt dir wahrscheinlich nicht leicht, mich das zu fragen. Sollte ich dir eine Antwort geben. Tut mir leid, solche Gefühle habe ich aktuell nicht für dich.
What do you mean?
Was? Was ist das denn für eine Antwort?
Aw.
Du wurdest absolviert. Ich habe diese Gefühle, aber ich habe zu viel Angst, mich mehr zu öffnen. Tut mir wirklich leid.
Alright.
Verstehe. Danke für deine Hilfe. Ich glaube, ich habe mich nicht gut genug erklärt. Nicht gut genug erklärt, was ich wollte. Das wären dann 3 Personen. Wir sollten wieder Bericht erstatten. Okay.
Oh,
Mist, warte. Seid jetzt. Das ist ein klarer Akt der Rebellion gegen die Amaterasu Corporation. Ich weiß genau, was ich tue. Und ich habe nicht vor, damit aufzuhören. Das.
You alright?
Geht's dir gut? Du bist auf seiner Seite, nicht wahr?
come on.
Was machst du, Meister? Du wirst verhaftet.
Sure.
Aber ich kenne ihn nicht. Der hat nichts mit mir zu tun. Mhm. Wenn du dich nicht verletzen willst, dann halt dich da raus. So ist es. Du hast da nichts mit zu tun, also verschwinde von hier.
Huh?
Wieso sagte er das jetzt? Du hast mit den Leuten gesprochen, genau wie er wollte.
No.
Er versucht, mich zu beschützen. Los, komm schon. Frag mich, wie das Wetter im Kane-Bezirk morgen wird.
That's it.
Mit Infos zur Umfrage. Wenn die meisten Leute im Kane-Bezirk desillusioniert waren, dann... Ich glaube, wir haben Sonnenschein. Sonnenschein. Was für eine Erleichterung. Dann ist es für mich noch zu früh, um aufzuhören. Was laberst du da? Das wird den ganzen Tag regnen. Morgen und die ganzen weiteren Tage auch. Kommst mit mir. Was für ein Dummkopf. Jetzt, wo die Friedenswächter ihn haben, gibt es für ihn keine Hoffnung mehr. Er hat selbst Schuld, wenn er sich Amaterasu widersetzt.
But
Ganz egal, was die Leute sagen.
yeah.
Ich habe das Gefühl, dass er eines Tages zurückkommen wird. Ich weiß es einfach. Okay.
It's terrible. The agency is completely blown to pieces. I thought I found a place I could call home.
I don't smell any corpses. I thought there'd be some around here.
Of course not! Everyone is still alive! Master detectives wouldn't die so easily.
Yeah.
You say that, but didn't they all die on the Amaterasu Express?
That's...
Hey.
What the...
Oh, man!
So, was?
Master!
Huh? Where am I?
You're finally awake! Well, I also just woke up. When you go to sleep, so do I. Because we're one and the same!
I remember I was suddenly thrown into a car and...
I think you let your guard down too much. How many times are you gonna let yourself get knocked unconscious?
I can't help it! This city is so... weird. Why does this keep happening to me?
Who would do such a thing to you? And for what reason?
Could it be the Peacekeepers?
Look around. It's so dirty here. If it's the Peacekeepers, they'd probably be sitting on reclining chairs with their feet up in a tidy room.
But if it isn't the Peacekeepers, then who? We can worry about it later. First, we have to get out of here.
I guess that's fair.
Where am I? And this is...
Come on.
Ihre Plakate so eng nebeneinander aufzuhängen, ist, als würden sie versuchen, die Leute zu manipulieren. Sei vorsichtig, Meister. Leute wie du sind anfällig für so etwas. Ich bin doch gar nicht so einfach gestrickt.
It won't open. It seems like it's locked with a padlock or something from the outside. Why do they even want to imprison me?
There's another one, Matt.
There's a vent here, but it's too small to pass through. The floor and the walls don't seem fragile enough to break, and there's no way out through the ceiling either.
Looks like you're stuck in here. No point feeling gloomy about it. Just enjoy it while you can. Woohoo! It's so fun! It's like we're frolicking through the sunlit grass in spring.
It's hopeless. We're completely stuck. It's just like everything in my life right now. I'm trapped with no way out.
Astro looks so lonely right now. It's like he's given up on everything. Hey! Can I give you a back tattoo that says, "My life is over"?
What?
Sorry, but I'm not really in the mood for your antics right now.
What's got you so down anyway? It's not like you had anything to lose in the first place. Besides me, that is.
Aw, my life's been a mess ever since you started haunting me. Shinigami, what about those other detectives?
What do you mean?
You said you've haunted other detectives in the past. They all gave up their memories, right? Were they able to achieve their goals using the power you gave them?
I don't really remember the past. I'm the kind who forgets what happened yesterday. Oh, but there is one detective I distinctly remember. He always liked to say this one thing. I want to eradicate all unsolved mysteries from this world and bring happiness to everyone.
Huh?
I want to make a world where no one weeps while imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. He said that with such sparkling eyes that I laughed out loud. It still makes me laugh, as if a single detective could do that.
Imprisoned by unsolved mysteries. Like the Watchmaker's son, or Kurumi. If those cases remained unsolved, would they have suffered the same fate? So you didn't answer me. What about that detective? Was he able to bring happiness to everyone?
I don't know. Besides, I don't remember much. But if you look at how the world is right now, isn't the answer obvious?
I guess. There's no way detectives could make people all over the world happy. Even in Kanai Ward alone, the number of unsolved mysteries keeps increasing. What can detectives even do? Detectives are useless. I'm useless. Huh?
Master, someone's coming!
Wait.
Oh, you're awake. Sorry for getting rough with you. It was necessary at the time. Forgive me.
Well, don't we have quite the character here?
Who are you?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. Consider this. Have you seen a child crying on a street corner? How about a kid wandering with no place to go? We're a group of volunteers who shed blood so people like that don't have to shed tears. That's right. We're the proud resistance against Amaterasu Corporation.
Resistance?
And I'm the head honcho. The name's Shachi. Nice to meet you.
This reminds me. I've seen the flyers all over Kanai Ward.
Yeah, passing out flyers is an important part of our activity. We need to recruit as many people as possible. Though once we're finally caught by the Peacekeepers, we'll probably all hang.
But what does the Resistance want with me?
First, let me apologize for not being able to bring you here in a more graceful way. But if I didn't do it this way, you couldn't stay hidden from the Peacekeepers.
Why did you go to such lengths to see me?
Allow me to explain. Please, would you join us at our hideout? I want you to have a little chat with my friends.
A hideout?
Don't worry, they're all good guys. Come on, follow me.
Seems like I'm being dragged into even more trouble.
It doesn't look like you have a choice right now, anyway. At least he's the type of guy who's kind to a lost kid.
I'm not a kid. Is it really okay to follow him?
Master, stop being so indecisive! Hi! It's already morning. The sun rose while you were fast asleep.
What is this place? The whole area is submerged. Looks like stagnant rainwater that didn't drain. Do people actually live here?
Only weirdos who carve up animals could live in a place like this.
Is this your first time in Doya District?
Doya District?
In short, it's what you'd call the slums. It's like this thanks to Amaterasu Corp. The people here are forced to live in the backwaters. They don't seem to care one bit about the unending rain. Of course they don't. They're all living high up, looking down on us. All the dirt and grime they spit out flows down from the city and ends up swirling around here. This is the reality of Kanai Ward.
Kanai Ward's reality.
Come on, our hideout is this way. Our dream is to change Doya District scenery. We want to help the poor smile again. We call ourselves the Resistance, but it would be better for everyone if things can get resolved without a fight. I doubt the peacekeepers feel the same way, though. They're always striving to crush us. That's why we armed ourselves and prepared to fight back. We don't know when this fight will end. We don't know if we'll still be able to smile when it does. We may not have the answers, but we have to keep fighting. We were born and raised here, after all. By the way, where are you from?
Some stuff happened, so I don't have a place to go home right now.
Oh, so you're like us then. Guess that kind of makes us buddies.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. But I suppose the Resistance and the Nocturnal Detective Agency are both being oppressed by Amaterasu. Our goals and aspirations differ, but we're kinda like friends in that regard.
Master, you're a professional loner, so you don't need any friends.
What's a professional loner?
Hey, good work being on the lookout. This is our hideout. Come on in.
The Resistance's hideout. It's a bit scary, but...
There's no running away now.
Noch mehr komische Charaktere. Rock.
Oh no.
Opa.
I lost again.
Depri-Frau. Oh weh.
Hey, you're all here. Great timing since the game's over. Listen up. I need to introduce someone to all of you. Behold! Yuma here is a master detective of the WDO.
Huh? Wait, I'm not... Oh, really? So he's one of those master detectives I've heard so much about.
Seriously? Sorry I kidnapped you without knowing.
Warum sieht er aus wie eine Elfe?
I want to recruit him to our resistance.
Huh?
Wait, this is much too sudden, and I'm not a master detective.
I know I sprang this on you out of nowhere. But you know what? We're alike. We both have the same kind of darkness lurking deep within our eyes. That darkness is solitude.
Huh?
You're lost, with nowhere to go. Am I wrong? This can be your new home.
My new home?
I guess you're uncomfortable being around so many people when you don't even know their names. Everyone here is a leader within the organization. They're all irreplaceable to the Resistance. While they don't have any powers as extraordinary as master detectives, they each have their own special abilities. They're all good people. You should talk to them first before deciding to join up or not.
Uh-huh. Anyway, let's try talking to everyone.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm Servan. So, you're Yuma from the World Detective Organization. I've been trying to obtain help from the WDO for a while, but I could never get them to agree. I guess anyone would be hesitant to work with people who call themselves the Resistance.
Why do you need detectives?
To be honest, it's not limited to detectives. We need help in general. But recruiting blindly is dangerous. There's no telling who might be tied to the Amaterasu Corporation. In that regard, detectives from the WDO are safe. Rumor has it they've got terrific personnel. Plus, I know you're enemies with Amaterasu. I've seen it with this.
What's that?
It's security camera footage set up all around Kanai Ward. I'm good at tinkering with machines. I handle most of the machine work around here. Once Kanai Ward is peaceful again, I want to open up a shop selling security devices. So that this tragedy can never happen again.
I see.
Hey, Master Detective. I'm Icardi. To be honest, I'm rooting for you to join us. Detectives work for anyone as long as the pay is good, right? Meaning, if you pay more than anyone else, they will always side with you.
Wieso hat dem sein Porträt rote Augen und dem sein 3D-Modell blaue?
They're far more trustworthy than people who just talk big about fighting for the revolution.
I think you've got the wrong idea here. A detective isn't a mercenary.
Naja,
Really?
Halara schon.
I figured they're about the same.
Well, you probably couldn't explain the difference if you were asked to, Master.
Hey, Icardi, tell them about your special powers.
Oh, I'm from the Doya district, but I used to be a super swimming athlete for Kanai Ward. I do all sorts of aquatic sports. No one can keep up with me in this flooded city. Anyway, I take advantage of that ability and work as a delivery man. If there's anything you want delivered, I'm your man. Even if it's underwater.
But
I see.
Oh, so you're the new member? I'm Margala. I don't know what a master detective is, but did you come in from beyond the rain as well?
Beyond the rain?
The only thing beyond the rain is Amaterasu Corp.
No, I'm not with them. But you said as well. Are you a former member of Amaterasu?
That's right. I worked in accounting for that company. Back then they called me the Safe Keeper. But one day, I was accused of embezzlement. my entire family was arrested. Of course, my family and I were all innocent. We were framed, set up to take the fall for what the peacekeepers took for themselves. My family got sick and died in jail. All of them. Except me.
That's terrible.
I would do anything to destroy Amaterasu. Anything. I own a small shop in Kamasaki district. Publicly, I'm just a retired old man selling old art pieces. But secretly, I manage the funds for the resistance. Guess you could say I got re-employed. I'm happy to be able to use my skills again. If your hatred of Amaterasu is anything like ours, you should join us.
What?
This place might actually be more depressing than that squalid dump of an agency.
Such an over-exaggerated sigh. What's wrong?
Jeez. Why did you have to be a dude?
Huh?
What?
That was unexpected.
I had such high hopes, you know. When the chief said he was bringing one more in, I was hoping for a bright young cutie. And as she saw my incredible heroic feats, little by little, we'd fall in love. It'd blossom into a secret inter-office romance. Oh, nice and sexy. But instead, the chief brought in some dirty kid with amnesia. All my high hopes were for nothing.
You're pretty much a little kid yourself.
Tetsuhiko, you have no one to blame but yourself for that.
What? As a dude, anyone would have some hope. That's how dudes are. It's as common as not washing your hands after using the bathroom.
But I wash my hands.
Ugh. I hate this. You toyed with my innocent heart.
Huh? Wait, you're seriously sulking about this?
Why would I not be serious about this? I'm dead serious in my sulking.
This is a bit much. I thought he was half joking. I didn't think he was completely serious.
He'll be a pain in the ass if he keeps on like this. Maybe you should do something to cheer him up.
But what should I do? How about me?
Oh.
What are you even talking about? Of course not.
I guess not. Well, in that case... You know, I don't think it's a good idea to get into a relationship with someone from work to begin with.
What? Come on, get off your high horse already.
Well, dating in the workplace is one thing, But I also think you're not fit to be in any relationship.
What? No one knows how girls think better than me. Do you know how much I think about girls every single day?
That's not what I meant. Desuhiko, I don't know if a ladies' man like yourself could remain in a relationship with just one girl. So I figured you should refrain from that stuff, you know?
Huh?
Considering how attractive you are, I'm sure you're better off having lots of fans. I think it fits you way better anyway.
Did it work?
Did it work?
Yeah, I see. Now that you mention it, maybe you're right. I'm not that kind of guy, but I totally get that you'd see me that way. You know what? You're a good kid. Hey, let me know if the others pick on you. I'll come to your rescue.
Sure, thanks. Oh, I guess we sorted that out. But I wonder if I can really get along with him.
Master, you and Desuhiko seem to have grown closer.
So, you're the new member. I'm Haruka. Nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. This one seems kinda quiet.
Master, women are never what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Yuma, can you use a gun?
Huh? A gun? I've never carried one before.
Oh, I thought so. You strike me as the type of person who's never had anything to do with guns before. On my 4th birthday, I was given a .22 caliber revolver as a present.
Okay.
On my 5th birthday, I got a .32, and on my birthday next month, I'm supposed to be getting an anti-tank cannon.
Huh?
I don't care what it is. I just want to pull the trigger. Give me a trigger to pull. Yuma, if you join us, would you do it with me?
No thanks. I doubt I'd be any good with those things. I've never even held one before.
Oh, maybe you misunderstood. I'm not asking you to pull the trigger. I want you to be the target. Do your best to run around. It won't be any fun if it ends in one shot.
Okay.
She's terrifying.
See, I told you women aren't what they seem. Even idols take dumps.
Can you not look at me that way? You're acting like I'm some weirdo. Until Kanai Ward was isolated 3 years ago, I was a serious candidate for Olympic shooting. But when we were shut off from the rest of the world, that included world sports, and I had nowhere to go. I can't allow this. I will change Kanai Ward with my firearm skills. But to do that, I need to get better.
Master, I know you're a sucker for girls, but I suggest you stay away from this one.
Of course!
Did you have a chat with everyone already? Guess I'll talk about myself then. I was born around these parts. It wasn't submerged like this at the time. It really was just another regular city. But my family, as you might expect, lived in poverty. That's why when I was hired by that company, my whole family was thrilled.
That company?
Yeah. Amaterasu Corporation. Back then, they weren't dangerous or shady. They were a legitimate business focused on contributing to society. Now, I don't know when it started to go astray. We kept receiving more requests from the unified government with an increasing number of top-secret projects. As the secrets kept piling on, the company continued to grow. It sure was a strange sight. Even when I was an employee, I didn't know what was going on. It was like looking at some strange and unknown beast. Before I knew it, everyone was subservient to Amaterasu. The gap between rich and poor was irreversible.
Shachi, what kind of work did you do for them?
I worked in land development. They'd buy up promising land and use it for the company. And here, Doya District was also a part of that. After I purchased this land, Amaterasu filled it with rows and rows of research facilities. The city was poor, but there were these shiny research labs here. Back then, it made us so proud. We thought it'd bring prosperity here. Or so we hoped. But 3 years ago, the unending rain began. The area was flooded. Amaterasu abandoned this place without a second thought. The former residents had nowhere to go. So they were forced to live on top of the flooded research labs. And that's what became of Doya District.
So that's what happened.
It's my fault. I'm the one who made the city this way. That's why I fight Amaterasu Corp. To help the impoverished still living here. It's the least I can do to make it up to them. It can't be anyone else. I have to do it. Well, that's enough sad story time for now. We must press onward. This is why we need good people on our side. You're one of the world-famous master detectives. Please, help us. How about it, Yuma? Will you stand with us and help free Kanai Ward from Amaterasu's oppression?
Everyone keeps saying the same thing. You've already made up your mind. Go on, answer him.
Okay.
All right. To be honest, I still don't fully understand what's going on. But okay.
Great! I knew you had it in you. I was right to believe in you.
Hey, Master! Are you serious? You just signed up with the slum resistance! You're not fit for this kind of thing!
But I have nowhere to return to.
That's no reason to join the resistance! What about being a detective? You're just gonna quit?
I mean, am I really even a detective? I've just been acting the part while dealing with amnesia. In fact, maybe fighting alongside the resistance would be a better way for me to help the people of Kanai Ward.
Wow, you sure do attract trouble. This is exactly how you turn into such a masochist. If you quit your battle against mysteries, then we're through! What a shame! I kinda like being partners.
What happens if we break our contract anyway? Will my memories return? Or... Shinigami, did you hear me?
We broke up, so I have nothing to say to you.
What's with that flippin' attitude? The whole reason I got dragged into this mess was because you haunted me.
Hey, you're the one who wanted to team up in the first place. You chose this path. If you decide to quit, that's on you. Either you pick me or them. Choose wisely.
What?
Hey, what's wrong, Yuma? You got quiet.
He must be moved to tears because he now has people to call his own.
Seriously? He obviously doesn't look very happy.
I'm sorry. I have to decline.
Huh? What?
I sympathize with your aspirations, and I really do want to join. But I can't quit being a detective.
That's what I thought. You just can't part with me, can ya? You know what that means? You're all mine! You're completely under my spell, Master!
Be quiet. I just thought it was wrong to quit being a detective this way.
I see. So you can't. In that case, I can't let you leave here alive.
What?
Just kidding. I already knew you were gonna turn us down. Trying to get you to join on the spot is a tough sell. You have your own stuff going on. So instead, would you be interested in cooperating with us as a detective? Basically, we'd like you to take on a job for us.
A job?
Yeah, it's a simple one, but it's not something we can do. Please, we need your help. Will you at least take on this request?
What do I do? Chief Yako isn't here, and the detective agency is gone. Is it really okay for me to accept a job? In my experience, taking these requests without permission always leads to trouble.
I don't smell any good mysteries nearby. My guess is that these people are taking advantage of you, just like that masked guy. You should ignore them.
Yeah, I need to find the others first. I don't have time to take another request. I'm sorry. I'll need to consider it another time, once things calm down.
I see. So that didn't work either.
I need to go now.
Please, wait. We've just exposed our inner workings. Do you really think we'd just let you leave? Unlike Shachi, I don't joke around. I'll do what needs to be done.
I'm with Iruka. If you're not with us, you're against us. If we let you go, you might leak our info to Amaterasu Corp.
I would never!
It seems you're just an outsider after all. You'll never understand our hatred.
Hey! If you're gonna fight, do it outside! Don't mess with my complex machines!
We can't let an Amaterasu sympathizer roam free.
Please wait! Let's all take a deep breath.
So you want to pick a fight with me? Oh, you asked for it. Bring it on! I'll boom kill all of you.
Wait, hold your damn horses! If he could just be threatened into doing our bidding, I would have done so from the start. He's no amateur. He's a WDO master detective.
Master detectives can survive even bullet wounds, right? We should test it out.
Iruka, stop! Put down the gun. The Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. Let me talk with him man to man, and we'll wrap things up. Everyone okay with that?
If you say so, Shachi. It's fine by me.
Agreed.
You're the leader. Do as you wish.
Sorry, Yuma. Would you come with me for a bit?
Hey, Shachi.
What? I thought we were done here. Sorry, Yuma. Go on ahead for a second. We can talk quietly on the rooftop. Go through that door over there and up the stairs. I'll be there soon.
The roof. Got it.
You've gained the attention of some troublesome folks. Why don't you skip out right now?
It's better to finish talking to them now to avoid trouble later on. Besides, wasn't there a lookout at the entrance?
Oh? I hear someone talking.
Is it those guys from earlier? What could they be talking about?
Hey, maybe you can hear them talking if you approach the door.
Okay. Na, mach mal. Nächstes Mal. Weiter hier. Okay. Ich glaube, unser Partner bzw. unsere Partnerin für das Kapitel wird gerade gespoilert. Huh. Ja, mal schauen, wie es mit der Gruppe da weitergeht.